What happens on a bachelorette road trip from Delhi to Thailand? Let's find out in today's episode. Hi, this is Amar, and you're listening to Entertainment Cube Podcast. Road trip as a concept became popular with Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara movie, and post that there have been a good amount of short film or web series that have been done on that topic subject. So this one is also capitalizing on that. The key aspect is four friends going on a bachelorette from Delhi to Thailand. Now, Delhi to Thailand Highway probably opened up in around 2015, 2016 time frame, and that's when this concept was taken. This is a very nice concept. So, if you're someone who is kicked about road trip and have done it, please share how was your experience. So, coming back, you have the web series centered around the four friends. Shweta Tripathi, the bride to be, and the very confused in the relationship, Ananya, and her friend, which is the naughty and fatty of Delhi, Nazia, which is played by Malika Dua. You have Sapna Pabbi working as the yoga instructor and a control freak, Sanjana. And there is also Lisa Hayden, who is aspiring musician and a very good friend of this group. She's based in Sydney. So that's the four characters that you see in the whole storyline. Plus, there are more that you go through as we explore the emotional journey on this road trip. So the story starts with Shweta Tripathi getting engaged after 2 dates with someone and calling Nazia. That's Malika Dua about her engagement. Malika on the front is very excited, but at the same time, when she gets to know that it's only after 2 dates, she's wondering how did this happen, or is she really making a good decision? And you have Sapna Pabbi saying that, oh, you should be happy for her, let her be happy. And Nazia calls up Shonali to basically join them, and that's where the whole road trip plan is decided. What starts out is a journey which is full of exploring new dimensions, the relationship, visiting their school and remembering some of the things they did. Clearly, you see the women evolve as the characters. While there could have been more depth, but yeah, clearly in the 10 episodes of the series, you clearly see different shades that come out. There is ambition, love, confusion, self-expression, getting lost in the nature, as what I would say, playing games like Never Have I Ever, which I think has become very, very popular these days. And the revelations that happen out of that game, the past, and how it kind of impacts the X, the flames. So a good amount of things are packed. A very good photography, I would say, in terms of exploring the roads, the highways, and the nature. So I really love, be it India, be it Thailand, really nicely captured on a lens. And you clearly see what happens when we go on a bachelorette party. So clearly there is a tribute to the Hangover. I guess that's also done a lot these days, be it in movies, be it in web series. Another one which recently paid that tribute was Humorously Yours, another series that I intend to review. So this one pays tribute to Hangover. There is also the whole aspect of going viral, which is on YouTube for a very private personal video accidentally. So what happens when that video gets uploaded, and it's a very personal thing. So women going in a strip club and enjoying that, dancing crazily over there, and what happens when the families watch that video. So the whole social phenomenon happens. The groom to be calls up, and that's where, yeah, the whole road trip gives you that high. You have Malika's brother, that is Nazia's brother, who is Shonali's ex, also coming into play. And what happens when they get together, the music and how they kind of relate to each other. What happens? What's the relationship between the two of them? How how Sanjana evolves from being a control freak and someone who was kind of an outsider to the group to kind of becoming the part of the group. So yeah, you do see that journey also. Here's what I would say I felt about this road trip. It lacks a little depth. I could have expected a little more emotional depth and more finely etched characters, their motivations, their whole behavior, and why they are. You do see Nazia expressing things when she's being called fat, and clearly that comes out in the whole school episode. And to some extent for Lisa when the whole music thing and her interaction with her ex. But I would like to do, I would have liked to see more of the depth to the characters, why they are the way they are. So that is something it lacks, and I could possibly relate to the reason why it may not have happened. You have all male cast in the creative, so it's directed by Lakshya Raj Anand, who is the director, and Amit Babbar and Rohit Bagal are the writers. Now, I'm sure there would have been some creative inputs that would have come from the lead cast. It would possibly be based on some of the stories of the female friends, but yeah, having a women as the writer or as the screenplay or the director would have added a different perspective. Once again, that's my thought or my perspective. Now, again, you may laugh that this series by itself is getting reviewed by a male. So, am I having a bias? Maybe. So, if you are a female listener and have watched The Trip, clearly let me know what are your thoughts about it. If you felt the depth, if you could really connect going on a trip with your friends, that would be very good for me to hear. So yeah, last, let me end on a note. I this series, as I would say, was released during the December of 2016. It streamed 10 episodes on Bindas Television and on the web on YouTube. Ended in early 2017. Now, why did I remember it now? So I was watching the trailer of Veered Di Wedding that's going to release on June 1st, 2018. And I could see good parts of that in this series. This series actually reminded me a part of the Bachelorette and other things that the four women do in the movie. So I thought it would be good. So Movie, as I said, has not released yet. I haven't watched it. I don't think I intend to watch the movie for no reason whatsoever. But yeah. So if you have watched the trailer, if you feel there is a connect, please do let me know. So yeah, thank you for listening. If you loved this episode, please share, comment, and subscribe. As always, your views are highly appreciated. This conversation helps me, keeps me going. Next up is the discussion or review of Chacha Vidhayak Hai Hamare.